Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to your daily energy check-in. Let's dive into the read straight away. It's another busy day, but I got a surprise for you. I have a new oracle deck. So I mentioned that I have a few new decks. You already seen the Celtic Tarot and we use it as in part of the readings today. There's also the Love Oracle cards, which I've used the other day. I might go back to it. Let me know how you feel about this new deck. And I also have the new deck that's called the Oracle of the Fairies. It's a beautiful deck, has beautiful messages, so that's what we're gonna start with today. So let's get a message for Divine Feminines watching first of all. Hope you guys are doing great. Thank you for being with me today. This is a general read, but please keep supporting the channel if you want to keep them coming. I'm doing them every single day these days. These and also card of the day for the shorts. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with others who may benefit from this type of information. Of course, I also do personal readings, so you can contact me for that. And I will link the newest episode of Mindfully Awake, my TV show, in the comments. The latest episode that came out yesterday was about passive-aggressive behavior, was about sarcasm. I already mentioned a couple of times this was one of the topics I decided to research because I just saw it so widespread. This was kind of in my face, in my surrounding, in my environment, and I took it as a sign that I really need to look into it and see what lies behind it. And there were, of course, particular scenarios and people whose behavior was bothering me that way. So yeah, find out more in the episode. A card for Divine Feminines is Flourish. Look how beautiful it is. I want to just say that it's very feminine, but I mean, it's the Oracle of the Fairies, so technically they're all gonna be pretty feminine. The Lotus Flower Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So you have the power to shine the light and find the answers for anything that's bothering you, where you have questions, anything at all. All right, for masculines we have Hidden Depths. Oh, I like the green color. It's like the heart chakra color. Something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. So there's some kind of unresolved issue, some kind of story where you didn't have closure, you didn't understand why it happened, your heart was broken, and you never realized, like you never really understood why something like that could have happened to you. Okay, let's see. Eight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. This is, in this deck specifically, this is like building the foundation, and this is the shelter, quite literally, right? This is building a kind of a safety space or a safe space, right? I don't know where my words are this morning. A safe space where you can feel, it's like building a home, you know? But it doesn't have to be literally just a home, but it's that kind of idea where you feel good, you feel comfortable, where you feel free, you know, setting something up for yourself like that. I don't know, if you're a dancer, maybe for you it's like a studio of your own where you can train, you can practice wherever you want, however you want, right? That could be your safe haven. And Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's also actually about foundation. Four of Pentacles, very interesting. 4-8, right? But it's very interesting that in this deck, this guy actually has his eyes, there's a blindfold on his eyes. So he's literally kind of like, I feel a little bit of desperation here. So it's almost like, yeah, I'm gonna at least grab what I can reach, right? Because I don't know what's out there. That kind of idea. So yeah, be careful when you're making compromises. I'll just call that out. I know what happened to my light box. Lets me down sometimes with the light. So feminines, you have Five of Pentacles clarified by Six of Swords. And I like that in Six of Swords, it's like this symbol of hope here, you know, or maybe like this light, like a lantern in the Hermit card, right? It's like finding peace, finding peace out of misery, finding cure and healing, finding your own path. You see this boat is like almost like magically appearing, so she can get on and, you know, have that lantern shine the light and show the path, right? It's like seeing the blessing in disguise in some kind of event and something that happened in your life, maybe that you're revisiting right now, maybe where you see that things haven't really gone that well, like things could have been a lot better. Maybe you're still criticizing yourself for how you've acted, or that you could have known better and avoid the situation. But it's actually that event exactly was the one that showed you this path. That's when the boat appeared. For masculines, 10 of Pentacles, clarified by Queen of Swords. Masculines actually realize how important and that's again about safety. We're talking about safety today, as it seems. For masculines, this is like understanding how important the safe haven is, whether it's like literal house or whatever. Like in this case, it's like the whole estate, right? Those could be, maybe it's a farm, so maybe there's some kind of other activity that they do there that's almost like I can sense that it's like that's their occupation, really. So home is kind of like providing for them too, right? This entity that they've built, right? It's everything for them. It's where they live, where they work, where they have fun. And it's very important to have that kind of place in your life, right? The Queen of Swords here actually shows that sometimes people can be rough, life can be rough, we can be rough on ourselves, but it's very important to have this home. And of course, home includes also people who are close to you, who live with you, or at least your neighbors, right? They don't have to literally live in the same house with you, right? But there are people around you who support you no matter what, and no matter how critical and strict life gets. Additional question, we have Knight of Cups with the Chariot. So there is a desire to express love for the twins at this time. We are almost at the end of Mercury retrograde, by the way. It's ending on Wednesday, the 28th of August. But, you know, like, there's been anticipation of a conversation, right? So it's almost like a lot of the twins, they felt that maybe August wasn't a great time for a conversation. Some people actually knew about Mercury retrograde. But that's actually why, like, you know, like when you're avoiding certain conversations, they're kind of like piling up because they don't go anywhere, right? You're just postponing them. And now there is like this to-do list, and there is a desire to go into communication, to move things forward. What do the feminines need to know about this? Page of Swords, clarified by 8 of Wands. Yeah, this is quite literally communication. Feminines want to communicate. It's going to be a new level of a conversation. It's something that you've learned maybe during actual Mercury retrograde, maybe even before that, but you'll be able to showcase your communication skills, the mastery that you've learned, so you can have even the most difficult conversation with ease and grace, right? This is your time to shine now. It's almost like this is the exam time. Whether it's with your person or with somebody else or both. For masculines, we have 4 of Pentacles again, and the Temperance. Yeah, so masculines are asked to be patient and to tread lightly, right? Not to make mistakes. And it's almost like when you feel like talking because of the anxiety, or feeling like you're losing time, or you may miss a chance, that may not necessarily be a good reason or a good time for a conversation, right? This is asking you then to go within and to see what is giving you this anxiety, what is pushing you to do it here and now. And like, I can't wait any longer, like not a single day longer, right? See where it's coming from and work with it. Because if you are starting an important conversation with that anxiety inside, there's a good chance it's gonna, you know, it's gonna start on the wrong foot and it's not gonna go well. And remember, Mercury retrograde is officially ending on the 28th, but there will still be shadow period for a couple of weeks. couple of weeks. Yes, that's how strong it is. So you still, you know, you're still in that space. And as ever, it's important to be able to approach the conversation with kindness and with peaceful mind. Feminine, how are you seeing the connection at this time? The Tower and the Sun. Whoa, huge. Like there are huge revelations coming in about what the union would look like. What is this happiness, right? It's like a much clearer picture that the divine is sending through on what would the happy be for the two of you together, right? And of course, it's going to be very different for each of you, but this is giving a lot of food for thought for the feminines, because it's at least making them consider other options for the future, i.e. if you wanted a white picket fence in the suburbs, maybe in your area because you like it there, and then suddenly you realize that your person may want to, I don't know, go to a different part of the world, or they want to travel for the next 2 years around the world. And of course, they'll want you with them, but it's not exactly a house in the suburbs situation, right? It may have to do with the occupation, of course. I think we've seen something similar for the feminines a couple of days ago. Wow, how the masculine see in the connection. We have the Lovers and Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so masculines are taking a page of a book, of a feminine's book, in terms of self-love and nurturing their talents, right? And the more they recognize their beauty and their talents, the more they are pulled towards the feminine and towards this contract, this agreement. Lover's card is actually a choice in love. And in this deck, I feel like it's actually quite a good representation. It's like two people come together, they're both hooded, so it's like a very kind of a serious, solemn situation. It's almost a ritual, right? And they agree about something, right? So they want to make an agreement with the feminine, some kind of agreement in love. Doesn't have to be marriage yet, right? But some kind of commitment to each other, some kind of communication of love, right? But that's coming from them loving themselves more. Magic. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and until next time,